Making money in the
Yeah, look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, you know I've been on a mission. Go. Okay, let's get it. Got a little time on my hands like a wristwatch. I don't got time for the brakes and the pit stop. Race through the gridlock, take it like Chris Rock. Right to the chin, still win. Heavy metals like Slipknot. Got the driving, I got tunnel vision. I just hit my stride the way I run the business. I've been making paper like I'm done with it. See the end game, I got one division. I don't ever bother with a critic. Hit it with a chronicle Ridic. Boom, bottle full of Ritalin. I hit it with a little bit of riddle me this, riddle me that. My bad, fell asleep in the gas. No time to wait though. Elon Musk, I'm trying to bankroll. No Tesla just cause I say so. Electric whip like Ivan Vanko. I just
niet je wilt, but she totally nice. Ze was zo blue en de doos wil ik white. Ik compie niet met jou, dat is zo voor een lijk. You knew it for sure, but he left with a why. Yeah, we live, but we destined to die. En je zelen om mij, maar man, then I lie, I'm a lie. En ik voel me net Memphis de paai en ik jag op de koet in de scene. Moest eigenlijk rennen, we lopen misschien. En ik wil niet eens kijken, mijn ogen die zien. En serie niet genoeg dat ik kopen we 10. Proof in de beam, hier co-star. I got 5 on my name, we got no star. Come to me just to see how my shows are.
They said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, I've been on a mission. Go. Okay, let's get it.
I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah. This all got it. Ask my dad if it's okay to swing my bat at this. He said, boy, if I picture this out of the park, moving so quick it's like they stuck in park. They see the numbers, but I see the heart. 10,000 hours you spit in the dark, putting in good work, even though you didn't even know that it would work. Talking about a man who grew up in woodwork, do it for the love of it, that's the way it should work. Yeah. I know some people gon' look at me.
If you know, you know. What's poppin', chat? Happy Friday. Let's get it.
This all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that love. Yeah, I was.
Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good to see y'all. Let's go.
Down now I'm up like a seesaw. When I'm on a beat like an old man's lawn, better keep off. From the ground to the treetops, got clouds on my feet like Jack in the beast. I jumped off quick, went straight in a free fall. Cowboy hat and a mic singing yeehaw. Landed on my feet like a feline. Put them back in the seat like a recline. Ay, what you mean I'm not worthy? Did it with a purpose? Didn't need a permit. Digging from the bottom
let's
and I
do
rise
this.
to the surface. Mind your
Welcome
business.
in, gang.
Who the little guy making big moves? TikTok turn it to
Happy Friday. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Z Gamer in the house.
I was down, but now I'm up. Let's go. Yeah. This all God, this ain't no love. Yeah.
Okay, I think we're good. Oh, we up now. Oh, we up. Oh, it's up. Oh, it's up, baby. It is up. What is up? You're what's up. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Welcome in. Z Gamer, how we feeling today? How we feeling? Level up in the house. What up, Level Up? What up, Lucas? What up, Jeff? Jimmy Crypto in the building. Arrow Sassy here today. Grandi FX. Only Bands in the building. What up, Louis G? What up, Don Capo? The Capo's here, baby. Jamil in the building. Futures Lore is here. What's poppin'? What's good, Fishall? Whoa, we got 8-figure trader. We don't have one 8-figure trader. We don't got two 8-figure traders. We got 240 plus 408 8-figure traders. Holy for the intro here today. What's poppin'? What's up, Eric? What's up, Savage23? What's good? Extreme T in the building. All right. Yanosh in the house. What's poppin', everyone? Good to see y'all. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do it. Clubhouse. How we feeling? Bags full? Bags are pretty full. What up, Drew? What's good? Casso. Wayne in the building. It's Wayne's World. What up, Q? What's poppin'? What up, Jay Coop? Good to see you, man. DeMarco in the building. Mr. Phil is here. What up, AJ? Yo, Clubhouse is deep. Sheesh. Yogi in the building. What's poppin', Yogi? We got some major gains going on in the Clubhouse, man. Major gains. Clubhouse. Down, but now it's up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, let's do this. Hey, let me pray for you guys. Let me just give thanks for the opportunity to just freaking do this stuff here every day, and then we'll get started, all right? Let's do it. Well, Father God, we thank you for this golden opportunity here that we can gather together from all over the world, Lord, that we can come together with a common dream and a common goal and be able to have a vision casted by you, Lord. So we thank you for awakening us, the winner within, Lord. I thank you for doing that and raising the consciousness of the whole unit here over the last couple months. We thank you for all the work you're doing. Lord, we just give you all the glory for all the success that we've had up until this week. We thank you for it, Lord. We know that the harvest is plentiful, and we just pray that you would send more and more workers, more 8-figure traders, more men and women with a vision, with a backbone, with a dream, right? With a work ethic to go after, Lord. So we pray for them, and we just thank you for the work that you're doing for us here, and we give you all the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Happy Friday. Let's get to it, eh? Let's get to it, man. What a week. Holy smoke. What a month. Hold on. What a quarter. What a year. Sheesh. What a year it's been, man. Crazy. Q4. We're in here, baby. All right, Q4 we are in. Let's do this. You guys ready? It is, what is today? Today's Friday. It is October 3rd, and we're here. It's another day, another opportunity for us to be patient and disciplined and act the part, baby. Ain't nothing like acting the part. How many you guys ever play sports growing up? Any of y'all? You play baseball or football or any of those things, and you go to your Little League game, but you visualize yourself as the pro, don't you? Anyone like me? I would visualize myself. If I was pitching that day, I would visualize me being whoever it was, man. Andy Pettit, Roger Clemens, whoever it was that I was looking up to. I was being that person. I was walking in it, thinking in it, stepping in it, right? And that's the way you got to be here on the charts. I always say it all the time. Trading is probably the funnest sport that I've ever had the opportunity to participate in. And I treat it like a sport, and I'm going to step up like an 8-figure trader today and do what we got to do here. All right, so I encourage you to do the same, and let's chat about it. Yeah, let's chat about it. Today's Friday. I don't think we're going to have an NFP here today, right? I don't think so. So 8:30 is coming up here in just a few minutes, so I'm probably going to sit tight and wait on 8:30 anyway, regardless, but yeah, I don't think this is going down here today. Maybe somebody can answer that for me. But anyway, it is Friday here, so we're having a great week. Let's continue on. Not rush anything. We're not desperate for any trades here today. We're here to observe, and if the playbook shows up, we're here to participate in it. So it looks like we got no NFP for the day. So why don't we just run into some technicals and run a fresh top-down analysis and see what we're looking at here for gold and ES today. Let me just lower this a smidge. And let me know how the music is, Clubhouse. Let me know how the music is. I'm going to shut my office door, and then we'll run this breakdown. Yeah, one sec. Okay, we good? Music good? Yeah? Okay, cool. I think we're good then. I don't see any complaints. Good. Okay, cool. All right, let's do this. Let's run through a fresh top-down analysis here on gold. We'll take a look at S&P 500 as well, and if I get enough people to say, check NQ, then I'll do NQ here as well. All right, let's get into it here. This is gold. This is the daily time frame. We've officially got a bearish closure here. Let me just grab my toolbox. Yeah, officially got a bearish closure here out of this candle on yesterday's closure. So we'll see what happens, man. We made a nice top wick. We started driving down here. Everything looked good to continue running down to fill the wick, but now we're being interrupted here. So well, it might get spooky. It is October. It might be spooky season here on gold, and for all we know, man, if we re-break these highs on the daily, right, we're most likely going to come up and retest the highs up there. So pretty interesting price action so far on the daily. I am bearish based off of this candle, but I am bullish based off of everything going on with gold, right? But with price action looking like it is, I would expect this candle to continue moving down here today. But again, I am open for the buys, right? If we can break those highs, then I think price may have a little bit different idea. So let's take a look at the 4-hour here. It looks like our 4-hour, we're having trouble, right? We're having trouble here. So let me just mark off a range here, because you have support right here. So we left a range, right? So we have a range right here from this zone right there. Let me just highlight it here. So this was a zone here, and if we notice, price broke out of the zone, right? So we broke out of the zone. This is, by the way, on the 4-hour chart here, and we got a breakout right now. As we broke out of the range, we break, retest, and we've yet to been able to get back in this zone here, this red zone, right? So I believe if you keep rejecting, then most likely we will stay in this, let's call it the green zone right, for us to potentially continue moving down and fill that range, fill that wick down there as well. So pretty interesting price action on the 4 hour. During Asian session last night, we had this candle kind of rejecting that. This is where we kind of took our sells from in Asian, and yeah, we rejected, and then price just drove down. But we drove down with no wick, and now this next candle popped back up. But again, everything's still remaining below this level here, which is pretty much our previous 4 hour range, right? So this is what you call a break and retest. You know what I mean? Until you really get back in there, then everything remains bearish, right? If that makes sense, right? Break, retest, and then continue moving down. If we start coming back in the range, then we could probably just expect a choppy market like we've seen over here. So that's pretty interesting. We'll see what happens here. We did break the highs on the 4 hour candle too here. So let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. So I think we got a resistance here. Yeah, we could say that. Boom, at 38.89. There's no supports yet outside of this one way down here, right? So yeah, that's your nearest support. This is your nearest resistance, right? This right here is not a support until that candle closes bullish, right? Until then, there's no support here. This candle can keep driving down. So there should be supports down here, right? See these wicks? Let's go identify what those wicks look like, and then we can kind of take a look here. Yeah, so there it is. So now look, we can adjust this support, right? We can move it way up here, and now this is it. This is our Friday range, right? This is the 30-minute time frame. This is probably the most reliable time frame of the session here, which is going to be the 30-minute time frame. So I do see a couple wicks, right? Probably going to be a 15-minute support or some sort of chop on the 15-minute right in here. So let's identify what that looks like. And yeah, here and here. So it's not the worst thing in the world. I think the 30-minute time frame here today is probably what I'm going to focus on mainly. So I'm going to look for potential sells below 38.81 here, and I'm only going to take trades if the volume is there today. I'm already green on every account. I'm super profitable on the week so far, and I'm not here to desperately look for trades, but to observe, and if the best one shows up, then I'll participate and take a trade here. But other than that, I'm very, very green. My bags are super duper full, and we're just going to wait for the best setup here, and I think the 30-minute is probably going to give us that move here today. So I'm super, super duper duper open for a 30-minute trade here. 15, a little sketchy. 1 hour looks good too, but that's pretty much my plan here today. All right. Yeah, so buys above 38.89. Nice and clean. Sells below 38.81. Very, very clean. And then in between here will most likely be a no trade range for me. Yeah, in between here. Let me just measure the range. It's a 68 pip range. Yeah, probably a no trade range for me. But anything above it is just perfecto, right? We break the daily highs. We break the 4 hour highs. We move up. I'm certainly open to trade big on my live account here today. And same thing if we break the lows here below 81, you've got all this clean range that I'm definitely open to making some money in today. So that's gold. Yeah, that's gold. So no trade range here. Probably not going to take any trades within there. Just going to watch. Anything above here is golden. All right. Oh my. Well, that's a euro. That's a. I don't think I ever drew a euro before. Hey. All right. There we go. Dollar signs up there. Boom. Dollar signs down here. And in between there, I'm probably just going to hang tight and remain patient. All right. Cool. So that's it. Those are my ranges. 39, 81. Nobody knows nothing. Very, very simple. Whoop-de-doo. All right, let's move over to ES here. Let's take a look at ES and see what's cooking. All right, let's get rid of this. Okay, so very, very simple on gold. Let's take a look at ES now. So we're just continuing to move bullish here, right? So very, very difficult to trade in these all-time highs. I would expect some sort of a pullback. Probably not much of one, though, right? Maybe back down into this range here before creating new supports and maybe continuing up, right? I'm not too sure what ES wants to do here, but definitely expecting a pullback at some point. So it looks like we're getting a big move down now in the 4 hour, breaking through all the lows, engulfing these candles. You got the top of the previous range is sitting here at 73. The bottom of it is sitting here at 62. So I think you may want to break and retest, right? You may want to do a little boom, boom. And I think if we can get maybe something like this, we just remain bullish here. Yeah, remain bullish on ES. So we'll see. Looks like we're trying to come back down into 71 now. Let's take a look at the hour. Hour looks good too. Let's see, you got support here. You got decently clean range coming down. Let's take a look at the 30-minute. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, price can go either way here. Either way today. So maybe a no trade range right here because we've already moved down quite a bit. So we're coming into support here. Maybe we get more so something like this. Right, we can kind of pop up, and if we want to remain bearish, right, we wait for the sells below, or we get some sort of a bullish move, right, followed by maybe a bearish candle, and then another bullish one above, and then now we could take the buys here. Those look very, very good. So yeah, a lot of clean range on everything today. So hopefully we get some moves. What one hell of a move yesterday, man, on gold. So we got a lot of traffic now to cover. So let's stay patient. Looks like we closed right below here. So we're just chilling. We chilling. What up, Rafi? Good to see you, man. So that's it, gang. Any questions, anything like that on gold, ES? Both pairs look pretty good here today. So we should be able to get something nice. And it doesn't look like we have NFP because we would have felt it. We would have felt it. Government shutdown. The government that doesn't do anything, they shut down just so they can't do anything. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy thought when you think about it, eh? All right, let's go, Big Q. 2250 to start the day, baby. Beautiful. Congratulations on the payout. What's up, Juan? Good morning, bro. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, let's see. I have a problem signing up with the website. Can you help me out? Yeah, just send an email to info@timetoeattrading.com and TK will get back to you ASAP. I'm sure he's waiting on it. Whoa, Richard. A lot of people following the 50K game plan here. We got a little bit of a TTE 50K game plan. Now we've kind of been able to glitch the system, not gonna lie. So I won't talk too much about that too publicly, but we've been if you know, you know, if you know, you know. I'm just kidding. Our playbook is just absolutely incredible, and these traders are just following it. So that's the coolest part about it. And now they're getting paid for it. Now they're getting paid. There's no NFP today? I guess not. I guess not. I guess not. What do I think about Dominion Markets, spread and commission? I think it's pretty good. I haven't used them in probably over like a year and a half now. But when I was able to use them, I liked them. Yeah, they had good, decent spreads. All Forex. I'm a little spoiled now, so all Forex is like, boo, right? But it's decent. It's like a 1 pip, 2 pip spread. All right, let's take a look here. 15. Yeah, I don't really like this at all. I don't like this at all. So a nice closure above would be perfect. But 4 hour trying to come back up now. So remember the range we talked about? 4 hour trying to come back in that range here now. Daily turning around here too. So very, very interesting. Can we just get like when was the last time we had 3 daily bearish candles in a row? Not here, not here, not here, not here, not here, not here. Right here. Wow. 33.80 was the last time we had 3 bearish candles in a row on the daily. That's crazy. Damn. I haven't seen something like this in a long time. Wow. Wow. Let's see here. Personal capital, you can go with either. Yeah, you can go with either. It just depends. Like if you're in the US, like it really doesn't make sense to go with Forex. Like the future or like, especially if you're going to use like a US broker to trade Forex, like a regulated broker. Bro, you could have like a $30,000 account and you could probably use like maybe one lot on gold. Like it's crazy. So if you're in the US, it's a no-brainer, you know, just to do it futures. Yeah, I used to think futures was like a whole totally different thing, different candles. I needed a different strategy. I needed a whole new like notebook, but it's not. It's the same exact thing, literally same thing. We got government shutdowns. That's probably why. Oh, whoa, Riccardi. You see, they all hit the 2250, eh? That's that clubhouse strat right there, eh? Clubhouse strat. You know, we got the BRB strat. We got the arrow strat. But there's a thing. There's actually a thing. The clubhouse strat. Yeah, I think it's a thing now. I think it's like an actual thing, guys. Uh-huh. It really is, though, yeah. Let me pop open the clubhouse, as a matter of fact. There it is. The squad is here. Let's go. How we doing? Good to see y'all, man. What's up, Carlos? Possible buys above, what is this, 89? Yeah, buys above 89. Potential sells below 81 here. And that's pretty much it. Other than that, we're having a grand all day. Most of our bags are pretty much full. I'm pretty stacked on my other accounts here. Yeah, pretty much green on everything today from Asian. So we're looking Gucci. We're looking Gucci. What an amazing Asian session last night, man. 5 for 5 this week in Asian. All just bangers. Bangers. Somewhere in the beginning, somewhere in the middle, somewhere buzzer beaters this week. It was wild. We had such an awesome New York session this week, too. We missed you guys on YouTube for like, what, 2 days? Or was it? Yeah, I think it was only, was it 2 days? Man, you guys missed the one day we were in drawdown for like an hour. But full TP got hit on that trade, too. So that was such a fun trade to be a part of it. We've had a lot of great trades this week, and I'm looking forward to doing the weekly review and throwing it up in the clubhouse so you guys can see it. Yeah, by the way, I got a gift for you guys today. Anyone who joins the clubhouse today between the New York session, so from 8 a.m. into midnight tonight, Eastern Standard Time, we're gonna see if we can throw you a 50K challenge account. So we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do a giveaway in that type of style again today, because we want to reward your commitment. You know what I mean? So if you join the clubhouse today between, I'd say like a half hour ago, that's got to be it on our back office too. Like it's from 8 a.m. to midnight. All right. For basically from this announcement to midnight tonight, anyone who joins the clubhouse, like a new member, you can get a 50K account. Yes, sir. And then don't take it for granted. Come in, use that account as a starting account in the clubhouse, and begin to trust our ways, right? Learn our ways, trust our ways. You see how we do it. You see the results we put up. And I want it to encourage you to begin to get disciplined and stick to that playbook all day, every day. All right? That's my gift to you on this lovely Friday. What's up, Rafi?
Good morning, my brother. How you doing?
Great, G.
How you
Great.
feeling?
How are you?
Fantastic, man. It's Friday.
Yes, sir. 50K Friday for anyone who joins the clubhouse here in this lovely New York session.
Get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How we feeling, brother?
Feel good, man. Feel good. Rested. Had a good night's sleep last night, and we're up. Ready to do this again.
Yeah. Having fun, doing it all over again.
Took a little loss on pre-New York, but hey. It was due. It was due.
Hey, we've been running, man.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys are not following that TTE_profits channel, go follow that on Instagram. And yo, we might be able to get a trade here at like 9 actually. Yeah, if you're not following me, go follow me on Instagram. This is my handle right here. And then TT_profits, baby. Yeah. TT_profits. Go check out the page. We're going to post a lot of our clips. Also, while you're at it, take a pause and just read this beautiful proverb in chapter 11. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed also, my friend. So the secret to living is giving at times, and in serving each other, we become free. So it's a blessing to be here with y'all, and I'm grateful just to be here. So this is the TT channel, though. Go check it out, TT_profits. This is where we're going to be just clipping up some trades and some thoughts from the streams and whatnot. So this will be a very educational channel. If you're looking to step your trading game up, go ahead and follow this channel right here. And we post every day on this channel. So Rafi, are you following the TT Profits channel?
Bro, what kind of question is that?
Okay, just checking.
What kind of question is that?
Chad, are you following TT_profits? That's my question. How do you join the clubhouse? Just hit a !clubhouse and the link will pop up for you. Or just go to timedtrading.com. And if you can find it, you can find it. You know what I mean? By the way, 50K accounts are probably the smallest blessing out of the clubhouse. Believe it or not, it's like the smallest, littlest blessing you can actually get. Wait till you get in there and start to receive the information and hang out with the crew, trade with the crew. Your thought process, your trading mindset is going to level up like you're taking steroids. Secret to living is giving. Yes, my mentor told me that very, very early in life. Hey, the secret to living is giving. I'm like, really? I don't have any to give. He's like, good, give. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Tried it out, and honestly, it's all biblical. You know what I mean? It works. The word says to test me in it, right? So when is that a good, test me in it, right? Usually you don't have to say that to a multi-millionaire. You usually got to say that to the person who needs to put it out in faith, right? Test me in this and say I won't open up the whole storehouse, right? Flood it, right? Fill the barns. So I would recommend you try it, man. Today, it's Friday. If you got something extra, even if it's just a little something, man, just do something for somebody else. You know what I mean? Not because it will come back around, but it will come back around to you. It could be the littlest thing ever. I heard this guy in the store yesterday. He wanted these chicken wings so bad I could tell he was homeless. I said, man, get the chicken wings. Put the chicken wings on my bill. I said, what else do you want? He said, man, how about instead of getting the chicken wings, it was a $3 difference. He's like, how about instead of getting the chicken wings, I'll just get this pizza because, if I get them both, I said, dude, get the pizza, get the chicken wing. What else do you want? You get whatever you want today, bro. You get whatever you want today. And bro, we gave each other a big old hug, never met before. And I mean, it's some of the most beautiful moments that you can experience. But, I've been doing that for a very long time, even when I didn't have as much spare change as I do now. But I mean, I think that may be one of the reasons why I do have a little bit more spare change, is because we've always given, right? We've always given because our hearts just wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I say, get the big pizza, bro. Have them cook it for you here. 7-Eleven, you could buy those big pizzas, but you got to go home and cook them. He was going to get the little flimsy one that they have in the little door, the little plastic door open. I said, nah, bro. You want the big one? Get the big one, bro. It's like $10.
And get another one for later.
Yeah, get as many as you want. No, but he was super grateful. He didn't even want any. I was getting something. It was like 2 for $6. I'm like, bro, I'm only getting one. You want to just get one of these? It's 2 for $6. This guy's mind was blown, right? So there are a lot of great people out there. Just got to kind of open your mouth and talk to them. All right, 15 closure coming up here. So we got a lot of clean range, man. A lot of clean range. It's the 15 closure. So at this point, I'm going to wait here on the 30. We don't have a 30 closure yet. 15, close at no wick. And again, we still don't even have a 15 closure, but 1 hour as well. So look, if we wait on the 1 hour, right? And then we get this closure above this range, I think we could pump straight up towards like 99 here. But why would we want to really get in this on the 15, knowing this is the last 15 of the 4 hour of the hour candle, and the higher time of volume is coming back in around 9:15, right? That gives this hourly candle enough time to close above and create a lower wick, right? And at that point, you may get something like this on the 15 minute that looks something like this, right? You get a nice little resistance that closes the hour candle, right? So now you get an hourly candle closure above. We get one more 15 that brings down the new hourly candles bottom wick, right? And then the next one is where we're trying to get a confirmation candle, and this right here will lead us straight into 930. And to be honest, if this works today, I'm gonna get 930 tattooed on me, because wow, 930 has just pumped so much money into our pockets this week, this year, last year, the year before, that I don't know, I just might be up for it here today. So oh snap. But that would be great, because
tattoo.
yeah, for what that would look like is the right in the center. What that would look like here on the hour is like this. That's all that will be, right? And we basically be taking the buy from here, which will most likely on the hour candle will be like, how you guys like to get your discount entries, but they never work too consistently for you because you don't even understand what you're doing when you do it. You don't even go down to the 15 to find structure. You just try and pick a spot on the wick itself. Like, nah, we do it a little different out here. We're going to wait for this type of structure first, and then we're going to get a discounted entry where it makes sense on the 15 for price to push up and clean that whole range back up until like 3,900. Yeah, so that's probably the best setup of the whole session here today. If we can get that would be perfecto, right? 8:45, 9:15, and then 9:30, right? We either pop on the 9:30 candle or we pop on the 9:45 candle. What time is it? 8:46. We may have to come back and watch that. When are they releasing NFP? I don't know. I'm not too sure, actually. Let's see. Need to change my schedule for Asian? Yeah. Rafi been an Asian too, man. He's been blessing us with his presence.
Yo, I've been moving things around, bro. That one time
that.
I showed up, I was like, man, this is a vibe. Can't be missing this every day.
Asian session is my favorite session because we really get a chance to chop it up. Like YouTube, like if you guys came into like some of these other sessions, like in the clubhouse, like an Asian session, like you would see like a little how much more like calm it is, right? Where we're like it's just one group, and we're just going at it, right? Asking questions, doing trade reviews, looking at results, talking about mindset, mentality. And we have just a little bit more time to teach in Asian session, where in YouTube it's like 1,000+ people, a lot of questions, all totally different areas, angles. But Asian is a vibe. And then when we catch a great trade in there, like we did every day this week, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool because we start the day, the clubhouse kind of starts the day in Asian, and then we move from, Asian to London to pre-New York to New York. So it's just fun, it's just fun. Just like that's the first session of the day, and especially when we hit and we're green, and it's just awesome feeling, right? Start that day like that. So, and I also like New York session. You guys catch me in the morning, right? So I'm much more active at night and talkative, and just I've already kind of lived the whole day, so I got a lot to say in Asian session. All right, here comes our move down potential. Yeah, it is. It is. My first red day in 3 weeks. Wow, that's great. First red day in 3 weeks. That's a statement right there. That's a statement. Damn. Bum, bum. Clubhouse, we're gonna do giveaways too in the clubhouse, guys. We're gonna do some giveaways this weekend, I think, during the webinar in the clubhouse. So don't worry about the 50Ks, all right? Don't worry about the 50Ks. You've got something much more valuable in your hands.
Thanks.
There's 100 people in the chat. Hey, I just joined yesterday. Can I get today from 8 a.m. into 12 p.m. Eastern? All right, that's the deal. And basically throughout the clubhouse, we're gonna give away 50K giveaways and stuff like that too. So don't worry, you'll have your shots and opportunities. I sacrifice sleep for Asian. Yeah, that's how insane it is. I know, man. I know. Let's see. What's up, the Prater Trader? How are you, bro? How are you? This clubhouse is lit. Yeah. I appreciate you guys. Whenever you guys have a minute, I'm not gonna read it on the stream, but if anyone wants a true, like, honest, like, feedback on the clubhouse, this really, like, where was that? I think it was in testimonies. Yeah, maybe here. Yeah, Ray, thank you for this honest, like, feedback here, and really just explaining, like, everything that kind of comes with the clubhouse in a very short explanation. But yeah, this is awesome. If you guys haven't read this and you're interested in the clubhouse but just, like, don't know what to expect, this is a one of our, I would say, not new, but has been in for a couple months now. And yeah, this is great feedback here, so thank you for that. And just reading that from, like, a user perspective, it honestly makes me feel extremely proud, right? Like I was saying in the comment, for what we've been able to put together. The atmosphere that's in the clubhouse is just electric. So yeah, thank you for that feedback. And if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. Asian gives you stress? Asian. You want to have a stress-free Asian session? Just come to the clubhouse, man. It's a good time. It's a good time. All right, let me, I need to scroll down a bit on the clubhouse chat. Thanks for putting it together. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, my friend. By the way, keep crushing it. I see you. I see you killing it. If I get my join now, can you have a 50K? Yeah, anyone who joins between basically now and midnight tonight. Yeah. Yes, top boy Larry. Yeah. Tell him pull on up. Tell your grandma join. Tell your grandma she gets a 50K. Let's get it. Did Top One eliminate the Ignite accounts? Yeah, they did. Yeah, so unless you have one from already, then you can't get a new one. So they said that on the launch too, that they were just kind of like testing that account. But I do believe I've seen talks of them gonna be bringing it back and all that. So yeah. All right, there you go. There you go. Are we gonna do a competition? Oh, should we? I don't know. I'll have to call him. I'll have to give him a call. You know, he lives on the northeast now, so he's not a Florida guy anymore. So, you know, we haven't called each other too much lately. About to join with the 6 month? Yeah, smart man. Yeah, all jokes aside, man, 50K or not, like, it's going to be a wise decision to join that clubhouse. It's just not because it's, you know, our clubhouse, but I mean, just, I don't even have to say anything. Just go to the Clubhouse Profits channel, right? Go take a look at what these traders are putting together. More importantly, I love seeing their P&L, Like, because now anyone can say, oh, I did good this day, I did good that day, right? Not everyone can show you the full P&L though, right? And these guys, they're posting their P&L charts, and it is just magnificent, right? Like, anyone can show you a winning day, right? One winning day or something like that. Like, look at this, I got a winning day or whatever. But very few can say, hey, look at this, right? Jump into this. I've been doing very good. I haven't really been taking stupid trades. I haven't been, breaking my plan, right? I'm green, right? Or whatever. Red is fine in there, but as long as they're following the plan, sticking to 1 to 2 to 3 trades a day, that's going to keep them successful in this system, right? So more than the profits and the payouts itself, I like seeing these traders stringing together weeks of profitability. That's the most impressive piece for me. Yes, sir, Lucas.
We got Jams in the house.
Johnny Jams.
The one and only.
There he is. The
Big
man.
Smile, as usual.
Yo, good morning, boys.
How you doing? Big smile.
Hey.
Let's go. There
Smile
he
more,
is.
chat.
Smile more.
Let's go. What's up?
Wait, where'd Rafi
What's up,
go?
Nick? What's up, Rafi?
There he is.
What's happening, brother? Did you get that thing sorted?
Oh, yeah, it's all sorted now.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was very strange.
I know, very strange. Yup. But all sorted now, man. Excited to be back. Beautiful
quick,
buys.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. They got a quick support team, so top one's
good.
Top one.
But yeah, nice ranges here. Happy Friday, everyone. What's up, chat?
Yes, sir. Happy Friday, Johnny Gems. What we doing this weekend?
I don't know, bro. What do you want to do?
I don't know. Anything, really. Anything we want.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. We should do something like
Bro.
sporadic, like skydiving or something.
Hey,
something
bro,
random.
man.
Why don't we go like
something.
swim with alligators or
Let's
something this weekend? I don't know. Let's do something crazy.
Dude, let's go. Swim with sharks even, bro. I'm down.
Oh, snap.
Come to Miami. See, Melly, why don't you just take a quick trip sporadically up
Melly.
here? Play some
see,
golf.
Melly, bro. Let's do some golf next week, man.
How about this weekend? Why wait for next weekend? Side quest.
Let's do it, bro. Tempted, bro. Tempted.
Quick side quest. See, Melly? The bed. You got a bedroom waiting for you, man. It's ready.
Dude,
It's ready.
let's go, see Melly. You're tempted. We're tempted.
TK. There he is. TK in
Bro,
the
TK.
house. Nobody knows nothing. See, Melly. Stephen B in the building. What's popping?
Even B.
Yeah, we may fill this range. I don't know. I don't care either. That's the funny part. If we get that little break retest, then we're in there for buys, but it's going to be very difficult to take buys up here.
Yeah, bro.
We got 4 hour, man.
Did you? Yeah. Everything's juicing. The best place to get in was down there on that support, man. That 15-minute support. That was the best place to take these buys here.
Down here, yeah. I would have been out right here, though.
I did catch those.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one I would have been
Awesome.
out, though, right here.
Yeah. That was, I just got like 22 pips or something.
Nice.
Took my base hit. I did take the buys above that, though, too, before. So, yeah. I mean,
This one here?
yeah, took a hit on it, but, dude, our playbook, it just shows you our playbook will make those losses back, no biggie. So, coming back again.
Yep. And look, I mean, what's the difference between what you see here and what you see here? Really nothing, right? Price makes support. Boom. You got to take that trade, right? You're moving up.
100%.
You come down. You create support. You close above. You got to take that. That's a playbook trade. And if you do lose it, it's no biggie because right down here, the playbook give you another shot, right? Boom, boom. You take that and yeah, that looks good. And you got your whole loss back?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
A little bit more than half of it, I'd say.
Bet. All right,
That's
we
all
got a
good. We win
range
80% of the
fill.
time.
1 hour coming
Yeah,
up
look at all that
closure.
clean range to the left too, right? Like we're talking
Yeah,
about
I
this
seen
clean
that.
range, so
I know.
had to take that, bro. Had to
We're
take
trying to get this in Asian. Waiting on it.
it. Yeah.
All right, 1 hour is going to close here in under 1 minute. So let's see how we do. We're going to close a no wick at the top, or what's going on, Goldie? Swim with gators? Yo, with some trained professionals like Steve-O and Johnny Knoxville. No, I'm just kidding.
I like what Yogi said. Python hunting, bro. I'd be down, Yogi. I see a couple snakes here. Here and there
Python
on my
hunting?
walks.
Bro, we might not have another New York stream after that. You never know. Where's
Yeah,
Nick?
Chad, give us some wild recommendations here to do this weekend. Me and Nick Stu. Let us know. I like skydiving, Nick. I think maybe we gotta think about that one.
Yeah. That actually doesn't sound bad. Oh my goodness. Are we going to have to pull another one out the hat like yesterday? Hey, yesterday's trade was money. Money trade yesterday. Okay, so we got an hourly closure here. 4 hours still pumping. So there's nothing we could really do up here. Nothing we could really do. So yeah, we got a 4 hour closure in 1 hour from now. This hour will bring lots of volume though. So this is where we want to, start to really see if we can get aggressive. But we got nothing just yet. Nothing just yet. Nothing. Let's say like 9:15 comes around, and let me just grab these tools here. So let's say this candle does move up again, right? 9:15 comes around, and we start breaking that low. That's where I may start to get aggressive on sells, on like a fade position to break the low and come down. If not, then I'll wait for the 9:30 candle, and then if that happens, then might get aggressive here on sells again today. So we'll see. You can never count us out. You know what I mean? Like regardless, like if price hit the target or whatever, you can't count us out because we can always sniff out some sort of counter trend trade, hit a buzzer beater. Like you just never know. You just never know. So we'll just wait here. We definitely don't want to take any buys, but the sells, we might be looking to take advantage of those here. The fade, that's right, Dan. Yeah, the fade. Ideally, if we can get it on the next candle, that's going to be better, right? Because this candle might mess with us here, drive down, but that drive down may just be to create a 1 hour lower wick, and then boom, and then we get caught up in that. So we don't want to get caught up in that today. So let's wait on this closure, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. Even like inverted celery, maybe.
Inverted, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that too. So that's another idea. If the candle can pop up here, maybe not that far, but pop up and then kind of come back down, closing like this, then yeah, 9:15 we could be in that too. Python hunting? I don't know, man. I have no experience with any of that.
I think I'd rather swim with gators.
Yeah, me too.
Rafi, bro, what about you, man? You doing anything wild this weekend?
Wow, no, I'm going to the doctor today. Courtney's gonna get her stitches out, and then I have a couple of calls tonight, and then what I got tomorrow? The webinar. Man, that's it. I don't have anything in the calendar, so we'll see.
Chillin'.
We'll go as it goes.
Chill weekend, man.
Yeah.
Isn't it like so lit, bro, to be free and independent, Rafi? And Nick?
It is. You have so much, you have so much time that you can do so many things, like you can go and take a class or work on a project or, just go over things, like so much that you can do.
Seriously, dude.
And sometimes it's okay to also just do nothing. you know, it's
Dude.
needed as well. So
100%, bro. Yeah. That's the best thing. All that time, man. All that time on your plate to do whatever literally you want. I mean, you know.
that's the biggest currency, man. That's the most important thing right there, time.
Yeah.
You know.
And you know, it's still important to have your time. Maybe, you know, you can't do like a bunch of crazy things like, you know, like luxury stuff, but you can invest your time into like personal development, you know, still, you know. So just having your time in general is just fire. You can do a lot with it.
Yeah, I love it when like for example, like today, right? Like we're gonna go to the doctor. I don't know how long that appointment's gonna take, but sometimes I'm like, I just look and I'm like, what books should I bring?
Yeah.
I can't bring them all, you know.
Right. Imagine.
But I bring my iPad because I have a bunch of like digital books in there too. So I'm like,
Smart, bro.
Just take a book and just go sit outside and just be in nature reading, you know. That's
Literally,
something
bro.
good.
Invest your time into knowledge, literally.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, it's so cool too. Like, you ever go to those appointments, or you know, like with me, I go to the park and play with the kids and whatnot, and it's like every time I'm the only dad there, especially during the week, you know. So like, I look at things like that and I'm like, I want to develop more 8-figure traders. I want more dads here with me doing pull-ups on the park monkey bars with their kids, watching them, looking at them like they're Superman, you know what I mean? But unfortunately, because of the way the matrix is set up, those men are at work doing the best that they can because they love their family. But you know, there's opportunities for us to avoid that, you know what I mean? And that's through entrepreneurship and in our case trading, right? Freedom isn't free though, you know, so there is a price to pay, and you do have to put the work in and make sure you're on top of your game. But it's so worth it, right? When you can live life on your own terms, live a lifestyle by design, and more importantly, be able to spend that time with your kids and even your wife. And it's a good time, man. It's a good time. And you know, it's very interesting how there's just no men, right, at all at these parks or at these like little sporting events, and it breaks my heart. So I want to see more men get free, more men put on for their families, and you know, be able to you know, be at those parks with me, man. I can't be the only guy there, you know?
W. Who's trying to be a weekend park dad, bro?
Anyone trying to be a... Exactly.
I'm trying to be that dad at the park. Oh, I'm sorry, weekday. Why did I say the weekend?
Oh, I go on the weekend. All the dads are there. All the dads. I don't go on the weekend too much.
Don't do things on the weekend, chat. That's bad behavior.
Yep. But it's just a little, that's just like it's like little blessings like that make all this so worth it, right? Like, you know, notice how I didn't say anything about, you know, a supercar or a crazy, you know, materialistic thing, right? Like it's the little things that freedom provides that make it so worth it. Like, you know, looking around at the park and being the only dad there, and you know, your kids need you as a father, right, to be there and play with them and all that stuff like that too. So it's the little things. It's not always the big fancy things that most people think of, especially from the outside perspective. It's those little moments that make the biggest difference in life.
Bro, facts, bro. and like maybe you're not going out and getting the most expensive vacation, right, with your time as it right now at least, but you're using your time to, you know, build your relationships with your family, right, to work on personal development, to better your niche, to increase your income, right? So you're still using your time wisely there, and I love that. And like you said, the little things, bro. Little things make the big things.
It's the little things. Like yesterday we got a haircut for Maverick and Kingman, right? I brought them, right? It was the boys, baby. It was the boys on a random Thursday. You know what I mean? No daycare, no pre-K, no kindergarten, just dad, the boys, and a haircut. And we went to the Spanish food spot and we had some lunch. And John just happened to walk in there randomly while he was getting food too, and seen us in there yesterday. But it's little things like that, John, that make the biggest difference. You know, a 2:30 p.m. lunch with my boys, right? Like in the middle of the day when I should have been working, right? I should have been at a job. I wasn't supposed to be here. I had to take this thing into my own hands, right? And that's what you have to do as an entrepreneur. You gotta you got to step up to the plate and take life into your own hands, right? And create your own economy and your own reality. And that's what we're trying to help y'all do here. You know, it's really just become your own boss, right? And start to own your life again.
Be independent and free, man. That was the ultimate goal. Independent and free. Count on no one but me, and literally be free to do whatever I want. Always the goal.
If you want to learn more about that, there's a webinar in Clubhouse called Goal Settings.
Yeah.
Go and spend some time and take some notes.
Yep.
It's gonna change how you think about things.
Dude, that's probably the best webinar that Nick has ever done. The goal setting one.
It might be.
I think it is, bro. Honestly,
I'll be having them listen.
I don't know.
good recommendation, bro.
Hey, we be in the car listening to this.
It creates life.
Top 3.
This is what I play. Top 3? Yeah. What are the top 3 webinars? What would you say?
Scratches facts, bro. Definitely top 3.
Yeah, I would say so.
That's
It's just a
tough,
very
bro.
important webinar.
Rafi's got one. Rafi definitely got one in the top 3 as well. For sure.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate you.
Hell yeah, bro.
Appreciate you. I just feel like Nick's webinars are top. There's no numbers on those.
They are
It's like
fire.
you go into a webinar, and it's like you're gonna fight Tyson and Floyd Mayweather. You don't know where he's gonna come from. So just,
It hit you on the way out. It hit you like an hour after the webinar.
You don't know,
Like,
man.
Wait,
You guys-
what did he say there?
Word, bro.
That's not-
Honestly, like, you guys have amazing webinars. If we just separate you guys alone would have top 3, like a top 3 webinar section just for you guys alone that are just fire,
That's true.
just filled with gems.
Wow. Lucas, big W, bro. He says, I'm an example of what Nick and TT can do. Since September 1st, I started a challenge to only take New York session and take the same trades as Nick. Yesterday, I made 9,200 so far. Whew. Wow, brother. Congratulations. Job well done. Way to be a good student. Way to mirror the teacher. That's what I did when I came up, and because I did that, it started to grow into me. So yeah, excellent job. Beautiful. $9,200. That's that's not light. That's a good amount of money right there. So congratulations, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it blesses you and continues to bring more with it. What's up, Green? There he is.
Green.
You want to be a weekday park dad? Then you can be. If you want to be, then you can be. That's the cool. You know what? You know why I am a weekday park dad? Because I wanted to be. That's it. And I wouldn't accept no for an answer.
Love you.
Yes, sir, my friend. Lucas, great job, man. Holy crap, proud of you, bro. W.
Good job, Lucas, man.
That's
Congrats.
the definition of not deviating. What's up, Robert? Welcome in, man. Robert Martinez, welcome in. My mom, I was talking to my mom yesterday on the phone, and we were just talking a little bit, and she was actually telling me about like one of her biggest regrets in life. And when I was younger, my mom worked basically full time. My dad worked full time. My grandparents, they lived pretty local and whatnot, so they would always come. So my mom would have to rush out of the work very, very early in the morning, and wouldn't even really get a chance to like wake us up as kids, So my grandparents would come over and they would wake us up, a little while later. But one of her biggest regrets, she said actually, and she was saying that she just had to rush out the house every morning. Couldn't really say hello to the kids. And before that, when we were in daycare, she had to rush out. She had to rush herself to wake up, and then, kind of shake us as kids in a way to wake up. Like, I have kids of my own now. We never wake them up. They always wake up on their own. But my mom had to get us up and get us dressed and get us out the door. And, you guys know, I'm sure you guys are very familiar with this type of lifestyle, and drop us off to daycare. And, now as a parent, I'm thinking to how my mom probably felt about all that, just struggling with money, having to work at a job, literally just a pawn in the matrix, you know what I mean, and just not having, you know, exactly what she wants, and that freedom, and having to rush out and go to a job that she maybe didn't really want to, and leave her kids, and like, you know, that's just one thing that I'm looking at in my life. Like, I'm so grateful that I had mentors that taught me about freedom, that taught me about being a free mom, a free dad, and I'm so grateful that I had that information before I had kids, so that way I can set it up for my family. Like, one of my biggest accomplishments is, like, throughout all of Anna's pregnancies, which has been 4, she has not had a job for one of them. So my wife has never had to go to work pregnant or feeling nauseous or feeling, you know, whatever it is, right? She never had to go back to work after having a child, none of that, you know, and all that stuff is consciously worked towards. You know, it doesn't just happen. So if you have that dream, if you have that goal, it gets me emotional, gang. You got to fight for that. You know, you really do. You got to fight for that with all you got, because the matrix will be relentless on you, you know, and they will keep you down and poor and dependent upon your job as best as they can. So it's going to have to be up to you to take it into your own hands. And if you're revenge trading and over trading, just cut it out. Like, just cut it out. Like, how about right here, right now, we just cut it out? Friday, October 3rd, 9:15 a.m., right? We just stopped the BS. You know, do you really want to be free with your family? Do you really want the dreams and the goals that you say? Or do you want to look back in life like my mom did, right? And say, you know what? I really wish I didn't have to do that. I really wish I could have woken up a little slower and, you know, got to cook you guys breakfast and got to, you know, spend more time with you guys instead of rushing myself out and also have to rush my babies out too. You know what I mean? So the life of your dreams is there for you, but there's a cost to it, you know, and you got to pay that price. And, you know, I mean, what do we really have to do here? Follow the playbook, right? Stick to the plan. Don't deviate from it. Are your kids worth it, right? Is your family worth it? Are your dreams worth it? To stick to that plan. You know, that's when everything changed for me. I tell you guys all the time, like, the number one word that continues to ring in my ears was maturity. You know, and at a point I just got fed up, and I knew, hey, my family's never going to live the life that I visualize if I don't get my act together here, right? So I had to, you know, kick my own ass, you know what I mean? And look at myself in the mirror and say, dude, are you really about this? Like, are you really ready, right? And I was ready, and I stepped up, and I would look at myself in the mirror, and I take a deep breath and pump myself up, and I become my own hero, and I say, you're gonna be a profitable trader. You are a profitable trader. You are a profitable trader. And I look at my eyes, and I meant it. You know what I mean? And sometimes that's just maybe what you have to do too, is go look at that man in the mirror, pump yourself up, stand up straight like your own hero, and say, I am a profitable trader. I am a profitable trader. Because if you tell your mind a lie long enough, guess what? It'll believe it. So even if you aren't profitable now, you got to act as if, you got to speak as if, you got to live as if, and then you'll start to naturally do things that gear you towards being a profitable trader. So just a little 2 cents for you.
Facts, bro. You got to own it. You got to embody it, right? One of the best gems I've ever heard in my life was that, like, you become the person you desire when you become the person you desire. Like, just like in trading, you know, if I desire to be a consistently profitable trader, the moment I become that, right, in terms of my thoughts, actions, words, like what Nick's speaking about, my outcomes will align with that as well, right? If I become a professional trader with my thoughts and actions, my outcomes are going to start to become what a professional trader's outcomes are going to be, right? If my actions are like a professional trader, then my outcomes are going to become like a professional trader. And the choice, you know, you have the choice to become that person today. And like I said, you'll become the person when you just become the person, right? Today, you become the professional trader when you act like it.
Yeah, you can
so
make that,
I would really focus
that
on that. I would focus on embodying it. I was listening to a Neville Goddard audio. He talks about true manifestation is not about chasing, it's about embodying. So it's all about becoming. And like the law of gravity, the law of attraction is real as well, right? How are you going to attract to you without being attractive to it, right? So if you want to attract a goal, you got to become attractive to it. We want to attract consistent profitability. Then we got to use, right, through our thoughts, words, and actions, we got to align ourselves with that consistent profitability, right? So, yeah, and then it comes right to us.
Buddy. Speaking of King Man, here he is with his haircut.
King Man.
What's up, big dog? He just woke up. He got a clean cut yesterday. Say hi to everyone. Say hi, bro. Don't come in here without saying hi.
Oh snap! Fresh.
Say hi to the camera.
Bro's got a new cut.
He got that new, man. He got the new cut. We didn't want to cut it all, you know. We just trimmed it up for him. Right, King
That
Boy?
was good, man.
What? Oh, yes, I see it. I see it. You ready to work today? Yeah, you are? Okay. Is there a monthly record that you could put on the screen? Yeah, there's a TradeZella. Let's pop it up. So, this is so far this month. Had one hell of a Wednesday. But this was last month. Last month we crushed it.
That boy clean. For real, man. Came in looking fresh.
The man's clean. Trades fluctuate. Oh man, hey, we've had a great year so far. Again, I actually just cracked 200K on total profits throughout like the year with all these accounts. So yeah, we're putting numbers up, man. Putting numbers up. A little over 1R as well throughout the year. So it's been a great year. It's been a great year. We've had a lot of experience this year too, trading all sessions. This is the first year I've traded Asian, London, pre-New York, New York, basically every session. I'll be honest, me and John were talking about it last night. Like we slept on Asian for a long time. A long time.
We did, bro.
But we had a great August here as well. Traded almost every day in August. Wow, yeah, every day in August we traded. So cool. Even a Sunday night Asian sesh. July was really good too. A couple no trade days, nothing too crazy. A couple big losses in July that kind of really, damaged I think one or two of my like funded accounts. But yeah, decent July. June was good too. Caught a couple losses towards the tail end of June, but other than that, it was really good. May, we actually got nothing. We were very patient in May. Didn't really do too much, but everything we did do was pretty good here. But notice how, look, there was a losing trade here, losing trade here. These were winners, losing trades, winning trade. Yeah, so it's not like we didn't lose trades. We just didn't end the day green, or red, I should say. April was fire, as per usual every year. March was very good this year as well. A couple losses there. And February, and then January I was trading on like a combine, so I don't even count this as, yeah, we could probably remove like 20,000 from this. But yeah, other than that though, these have all been on like either XFAs or instant funded accounts. So good year, great year so far, my best year ever trading. There's no doubt I'm getting better and continuing to get better as a trader, so I'm just excited about that. I'm just excited about it. The link for the Discord is expired. Yeah, just hit ! Discord in the chat, and then the fresh one will pop up. By the way, I don't think we're going to open up any elite spots this month of October. Yeah, just want to spend time with the current elites and keep doing what we're doing in the clubhouse. So. I do apologize if anyone, I know there's a bunch of people kind of waiting for it. The Elite's like a one-on-one program. So I would say keep an eye out for November, and then we'll probably open the doors again then. Hi, Nick. Hey, YT. Have been joining here for a while. I want to bravely ask if I join the clubhouse today if there will be any gifts. Been trading for a while. Yeah, anyone who purchases the clubhouse or makes a purchase, like a membership from New York session today, 8 a.m. Eastern, all the way until midnight, gets a 50K account. Yep, a 50K Friday. Holy! Someone said you're gonna do 25K. I said not for my people. We're doing 50. We're doing 50, dude. 50K Fridays. Yeah, what up, Magnus? There he is. The Vikings here.
Yes.
There he is.
Hey, he's here too. Let's go.
There he is. Ready.
Liking?
Bum. Let's pull him on up, Mr. London himself. I hope you guys have been enjoying the Aaron and Magnus show. My goodness, these guys have been putting on a heater here. They're on a heater right now too. Let's go gallery. There he is.
Yo, what's up, my boys?
Hey, how are you?
What's up, Rafi, Johnny,
What's
Nick?
popping? How you doing, brother?
Magnus?
I'm doing phenomenal, bro. Of course.
How are you?
Happy Friday,
The
bro.
Vikings here.
Yes, sir. Good trade you guys took there. Pre-New York.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, man. You too, bro. Great trades, I think, all around the clubhouse. Beautiful playbook setups.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Oh, I need to fix the monthly record. There's 2 losses. My bad. Hey, shout out to you. Who said that?
Yes, sir.
God of Buffs. Thank you. How come none of y'all said that? How come no one else said that?
Sorry, bro. I wasn't focused on it.
Same.
Hold on.
I don't know, bro. I got
1,006
too
of
much
y'all.
a serious trade mindset.
Damn. 1,006 of y'all just making it look like I got 2 red days here in October out of 3. Damn. That's messed up. New people coming here. He's like, how'd he lose 2 and win 3 if it's the 3rd day of the month? Wow,
Love
what a
that.
move.
Got your nap there. Nice. After London sesh. Yeah, London was a banger, but yeah. On to the next.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
The buys, yeah. Yeah, right here.
15-minute was the best.
So we got 9:30 coming up. What's the chances that we keep ripping? Do we snag a pullback like yesterday? Holy.
Potentially.
Trades
That was a
fluctuating.
massive pullback.
Yo. Bro, our entry
Holy
yesterday,
smokes.
this was our trade yesterday.
The IG, bro. It was IG trade yesterday.
Bruh.
No. Pull the green one down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So
That was
this is what your other influencer does. He goes, nobody's seen that because he doesn't live stream his trades, right? So he's like, yeah, I'll just pretend I took the whole thing. That'll be. There it
Being
is.
non-live streamer.
That's the
Freaking hell,
that's the
bro,
Instagram move right there. I think our entry was like maybe around like right there.
Imagine snagging like 1,500 or something and saying, I should have held.
Bro, I need to catch a trade like this one time in my
Facts.
journey, bro.
I need to catch
Bruh.
something like that.
I need one of these, bro. One of these a
On the
year.
live account.
I'm lit.
On the live.
Yeah, just like to try. Why not, you know?
Right. Just like, yo, F it, bro. Like, let's hold this thing.
True. Oh man, what's up, Angelo?
Yes, sir.
Top of the morning to you.
What up, Angela? Yes, sir. Appreciate that, DJ Scratches, man. Yeah, man. Composure. I think composure is key. Rafi, you've talked a lot about this in your webinars, like practicing composure before, during, after each trade is very important, man. That's where you're able to see things clearly, right? You have clarity in your mind. You could see things logically. So yeah, when you're composed after a trade, right, your emotions can't get to you to like revenge trade or trade with emotions. So yeah, man, I think focusing on staying composed before, during, after your trades is a major hack in trading.
Yeah, huge because sometimes you don't come with the emotions, at all, and obviously, you are gonna feel something, regardless if you lose or whatever, it's frustrating and whatever it is, but because you are in a neutral space, and that's something that we've talked about before, being neutral, then you are able to see things for what they are. It's just a loss, it's just part of the thing, and doesn't mean anything, But if you already come with an edge of emotional baggage, you take a loss, now that escalates, right? So now that's where we lose coherent thinking and all that kind of stuff. So if you remain neutral, you can just be, basically.
Right.
Yep.
Right. And those who are like looking to like be a little better in that area and like kind of improve in that area, Yeah, I think Nick, you said it. You were money when you said last night in Asian session. Like the best exercise to really go about it is replacing negative thoughts with positive thoughts. You know, I found the same way in trading. You know, Rafa, you talk a lot about managing your thoughts, right? Like, you know, fear is real. Like these things are real, but how can we use them to our advantage and stuff? And yeah, even emotional thoughts, like taking those thoughts and replacing them with logical thoughts, just like with negative and positive thoughts. You know, you were money on that when you said that yesterday in Asian session, Nick. But anyone looking to kind of get better in that area, you should look to, you know, use that exercise to your advantage to, you know, exercise your positivity muscle, you know, and your logical thinking muscle, you know, each and every day.
Yes, sir. Hey, real quick, 43 seconds. We got 9:30 coming up here, so we're just moving bullish right now. This candle has no wick at the top. I'm very curious to see, are we going to really exhaust here in the next 30 seconds? If we start really kind of exhausting, and we have this is a wick to fill at the moment, but if it closes down here, I might be very aggressive here on sells at 9:30 for the break of those lows. If we close really strong, then we may have to wait another candle here. So like if we close strong, then I think like it's probably going to be best to wait on maybe a closure below there on the 15 and then drive down from there. So we'll see. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do that. So yeah, I gotta wait. If we had a closure that looked a little bit more like this, where you had the exhaustion, then yes, we could have done that. But this body here is just a little too strong for that.
Bet. Yeah, also a drive up here now, tap in 1 hour resistance, you know, all of that would be great, and then closing down below.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if we do that, right, if we tap that 1 hour high here, break the 30 minute, and then we have still have a small current low here, then that would be an opportunity too, right? So let's say we kind of do this, we break this high here, we pump up, we hit that resistance, and then break the low at that point, we can get into those sells. That'll be very similar to yesterday's trade.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Benji, I would personally probably pay the activation fee there and then just get to work next week, you know, because you have a potential payout on Friday. You feel me? So
really,
yeah, like literally.
Yeah, that's what I'd say too. And it's also cheaper too. Like you're gonna pay $150 for an account that you passed already, right? Instead of $350. So you also save like $150 or so.
Yeah. I'm looking at ES. Yeah, we're getting a move up, but you know, there's nothing to do with it. Like, there's no lower wick or anything yet. So I would have liked to see a little bit of a lower wick, but yeah, we got a lot of volume coming in. All right, cool. So yeah, if we could break the highs here, that'd be great, and then sell stop on the break of the lows. If not, then we probably have to wait for that bearish candle to close here. Waiting game on gold today? Yeah, a little bit. Yep.
Little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting that bleeder here.
The bleeder.
Sheesh.
Is this Nick's Discord? No, that's not mine. Nope. Scan page.
Scammers. Damn.
Consistency.
Right back up.
Yeah, no. Just be careful here. Consistency rule is on a 25K. What is it? I don't know. Is it 300? $300 on a 25K? I'm not sure. I only trade the 50Ks, and the 50K is $600. So I just try and stay below 600 a day, if possible. All right,
whatever your profit target, whatever the profit target is to take a payout, just do that number times 20%, and that's the most you can make in a day if you want to take a payout at that target. No, I don't think top one didn't drop the 55% off yet. Not yet. I think it's 45% right now. Yo, Q, bro, that's fire, man. Props to you. Amazing stuff, man. Yeah, dude, I love to hear that and see that, dude. That's what's up, bro. Props to you. Shout out Q, man. Man's killing it, crushing it. Yeah, keep it up, bro. Amazing job.
Really. Yeah, good job.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too sure when Top One's dropping the 55% off. Yeah, I wouldn't know that. Maybe Nick knows. Yo, same. It would. Yeah, that would have been the same setup as yesterday, man. Yeah, what a amazing trade that was yesterday too. That sell, man. Such a good read. So well anticipated.
For real.
That was a beautiful trade.
It was really good anticipation there.
I know, dude. I unfortunately got break even on that one, but they ended up
Same.
melting.
But
Yeah,
you know, it's a good trade and we can repeat it over again. So who cares?
Let me ask you guys,
yo.
what did we get yesterday that we didn't get today though? For that
The
entry.
push up.
Yes. The and what specifically? The break of the highs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the only difference between. So if we would have had the break of the highs first, and then broke the lows, this probably would actually move down. But because we haven't broke those highs yet, we're gonna go up to create a new high now. So we might get the same concept just on the next 15-minute candle, which will be the 945 candle there. And I'm sure a lot of sellers have already been activated right here.
Oh yeah.
Right on the break of that
definitely.
low. So let's
Of
let
the
them get
previous low
stopped
there.
out here, right? And then on the 930 candle, we might get that same exact concept.
Yeah, because it's still 9:30 basically on the 30-minute time frame too. So
Yep.
if the 15 here can close like, you know, in our favor here,
Exactly.
pretty good.
That would just be 930, breaking the high, reflipping bearish, and driving down. Could you see it?
Yeah,
I could see that.
I could see it too.
Hell yeah.
Let's get it for resistance tab, 1 hour resistance tab. We overextended. Looking
Yep.
good here, 9:30 high volume.
4 hour, last 30 minutes, or last 15 of the 4 hour
Exactly.
too
Oh my
coming in.
goodness. Yeah, that's the best.
So,
You remember back in Forex days, we used to trade 8:45?
yeah. Yep.
The pullback of the 4 hour time frame there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's funny because we started by not trading 845, and what that enabled us to do was observe it. And then we noticed by not trading it, holy crap, like it tends to pull back every time at 845, and then we started taking trades and making money. So sometimes like when you stay out of trades and just observe, you're going to learn way more than you would as if you sample sized it or collected the data on it. Like I think the observation comes first and then the data collection comes second. You really
Yeah,
got to see
love it.
things start to play out so you can actually put it in the running for some data collection, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and staying out and just watching is the best way to not get chewed up and eat up by the market as well.
Yeah.
Chat, I don't know, man. You start participating with the markets, you don't know what you're doing. You never know what the markets could do. They could really destroy you, honestly.
It's over.
Like
In a
people have
second.
killed themselves.
In a second.
Like, legit, people have killed themselves because the market literally destroyed them.
Yeah, man.
Like one of the greatest traders ever, Jesse Livermore, I think his name is, right? So yeah, I think staying out and watching until you have something that's repeatable is definitely the best option to go, and you won't get eaten up by doing that.
Yeah, and that's why we never break our plan, because if you break your plan, even at my level, if I break my plan or something, I can easily break it again. So that's why I always preach, if you break your plan once, you'll break it again. Just don't even participate in that stuff.
And the crazy thing is that once you get into like, your levels and like playing with, high amounts of cash, it's pretty, if you just break your plan, you can really lose a good amount,
Oh yeah.
It's
You really
not
can,
even
bro.
about breaking your
If you break-
plan. It's about controlling your emotions. It's about
Yeah.
mind control at the end of the day. Like, because the only reason you break your plan is because you couldn't control your mind, right? So that means that it's a mind work. And like, bro, that could even happen. Let's say your TP is that gray line right there, right? And price just goes all the way down from there. That right there could be enough to trigger something in your mind to make you say, nah, I should have been profitable on that. I should have did this. For you to just all of a sudden just start taking random trades, right? Next thing you know, you go, oh, surely you're going to move down. We reject it and we break the lows. And of course that day we push up, right? And all of a sudden, you know, you could have had a break even day, and now you took a whole loss, blew your account and all that type of stuff. So believe it or not, anything can trigger your emotions. Even let's say you're in a buy right now and you close right here, right? And you actually make money, but price runs up to here. That closure can get you ticked off enough to say, oh no, I close here, I could have had all this, to get you into some other random trade, and then that random trade blows your account. Meanwhile, you were profitable that day. So that's what I'm saying. Like at any level, this can creep up, and you can get emotionally hijacked. So that's why you always have to be standing guard at the door front of your mind when it comes to this game here.
Get out of here, you little rascals.
Really?
I'm working here.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
And
The
just
funny thing is, or sorry, John. You can
no, you're good, Magnus. Sorry.
Okay, cool. I'm like, the funny thing is that last week, you know, I have a good example of this. Like last week, you know, on Friday, you know, we don't want to blow our profits for the week, and I didn't do that at all. It was just that we took a loss on Friday, right? But that trade was basically a winner because I got stopped out by 1 pip. You know, a lot of people in the clubhouse won that trade, and you know, I was happy for them. You know, and you know, I could have taken a payout on like 2 accounts there, but you know, I got stopped out by 1 pip, and that's kind of like, you know, damn. But still, I have to stay savage about it. I can't go in and break my plan just because of that. Imagine if I ruined the whole week's of profit. How easy would that be? Like, I could easily just say, all right, screw it. We go in and we ruin, either get it back or ruin everything. Like, so it was that easy. But I just said to myself, like, you know, cool, we got next week too. So
exactly,
nothing really to do about it.
You're looking at like the logical things, you know, like that's what we were talking about before. Like you get emotionally hijacked, you gotta go back to the logic, right? Because if you're not logically, if you're not in a logical, if you're an emotional perspective, you're definitely not in a logical perspective, right? So you gotta bring that logic back, right? Logic is the oxygen to the trader. That's how we can breathe. Logic is the oxygen to the trader. Emotions is death, right? That was in the Forex mindset. So
so true.
Yeah, you need to bring that logic, and that was a great example, Magnus, right? Like, yeah, that sucked, right? When your emotions came about, like you were getting tight, you were like, all right, wait. Logically, there's a new week. Logically, there's more plays to come, right? So
and logically, it's still a profit week, so you know it's good, whatever. But it's still like, you know, it hurts. But it only hurts for so long because you can go back to that state of like being almost neutral or getting
next
that
year
positivity back.
That day won't even matter. You know what I mean? Like you run into a bad day today, in a year it won't even matter. So why get all caught up on it and do all that? It's like, eat the loss, learn the lesson, and don't spend another second being negative, right? Just move on. You know, that's a special gift that the winners have, is that they're, you know, Michael Jordan, go for a game-winning shot and miss it at the buzzer. He ain't dwelling on that for too long, right? He's gonna, you know, be maybe a little upset, but by the time he hits the locker room and the reporters come in, he's over it, and it's game time, right? He's focused on the next best game-winning shot at that point. So winners have that ability to, you know, very, very quickly get over things and, you know, get back on track.
And fast forward to next week, Magnus. What a great week! What a great week it's been in London session, right?
Yeah, bro. Just took a payout too today. So
hey,
yes, sir.
Imagine blowing that all on Friday.
And the best thing is, you know, I used another account on Friday. All of that. I don't want to blow the week. That's one thing. But the other thing is, Nick, I texted you last week, Monday or Tuesday, I think. I said I'm gonna get a payout this week, and I got a payout this week. You know, because I texted you last week with that loss and all of that.
Yeah.
So, you know,
accountability, you know, it helps too.
Yeah. So I didn't care what happened. I was just going to get that payout this week, and I don't really care, you know.
Yep. I love that.
Congrats,
proud of you,
bro.
G.
W,
Way to go.
man.
Thank you.
And
Way to
speaking
stay
about
composed.
Michael Jordan, on that last shot, if he doesn't make it, it's not a loss to him. He's just going to say that, you know, he just ran out of time.
That's it. Just ran out of time.
You know, so
It's not that he
think
missed
about
it.
that
It's just
for a
that there
second.
wasn't enough time for him to take another one.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man. I love that. I love that. Professional gambler. Yeah, just saying like what controls his greed is that he sticks to his policy, right? Or sticks to his system. That's like I said yesterday. Remember yesterday when we took this trade? I'm like, look, I don't care if this trade drives all the way down here. It doesn't matter to me. Guess what, gang? You know I had no FOMO yesterday at all. You know I took my couple $1,000s I made yesterday and just got off the desk and just kept it moving. I wasn't like, oh my god, I closed up there, let me force another trade now. Like, you know, I just took my money and bounced.
Got your
Just took it and bounced, right?
followed your rules.
And that's
bro.
all you need to
Powerful right there.
do. Yep. Remember what I told you, that this whole thing was not my move. I don't care about this. This is someone else's profits and I'm happy for them. All I care was from here to here. That's my couple $1,000. That's what keeps me free. That's what keeps my kids at home with their mom and dad. That's what keeps my wife at home and not having to go to a stupid job. That's what keeps us moving and grooving in freedom. That little piece right there. So you don't need the whole thing. Stop trying to get it.
Damn, I love that.
Yeah,
and the bit. Oh, sorry. Yeah. You get
My
got
turn.
this
My
time.
turn. My turn. I'm going now.
Give me the mic. Oh man, no.
I'm gonna just
But,
mute everyone. Duke. All right, gotcha. Hey, hold on.
And, bro,
Let's do open mic.
Real quick. So we got this move up here. So we're gonna need a lower wick, right? If we can get a little lower wick, and then like a flip back up, then we can take it on the re-break of the low. Otherwise, we're not gonna get in the way of this train here. The only way I can take sells, honestly, is impulsively. Like, by the time this candle closes bearish, it'll most likely be too late. So the idea is, can we get this candle to move down, right? And then take advantage of that 4-hour pullback now. This may happen without us because I don't want to get in until this has a low, right? So this might just flip and go. And if that happens, like we just spoke about, who cares, right? It is what it is. But if we can get what we want, which is a nice little low here, nice wick, right? And then we turn back around, right? That's good. And we turn back around now. We can have a sell stop on the break of that low.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Cool.
Wick to fill too.
Yep.
For pullback.
4-hour major pullback on the 4-hour potentially coming
Major.
here. Daily's still bearish, never broke the highs, so yeah.
If you look at the 15-2, right, we have the resistance. We closed right at it too. The gray line you have, we closed right at it.
Yeah, you're right. All right, let's see if we can get it. We moved back up
What's
a
up
little
with all
bit.
the?
What?
What's up with all the non-certain news going on?
Bro, I don't even know.
Government shutdowns. Okay, what's the
Shut
stats
down.
looking like here?
Crazy.
71 pips. Yeah, I don't know. I might not participate here. It's a little steep.
We could move down though, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Onion would not be bad too if you could
I want
just come all the way down, get an onion.
I wanted it up top more, but yeah, we're.
Yeah. If we left the low when we broke that high, that would have been better.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're good. This isn't the best move in the world anyway, so I'm not stressing that at all. We'll see what happens here.
It could also move straight back up right now. So
It could. It could move back up right now. So either way, it was like 71 pip stops. It was like 72 pip stops. Yeah, so that's okay. We can wait on this closure. It's not the end of the world. I want the whole thing. All right. Sheesh. Broker rules wiped out her year's worth of profits and 200K in drawdown. That's just crazy. That's just like, yeah, that could be so avoided.
Bro, and honestly, like, obviously you gotta be really composed and stuff, but if you break your trading plan, most of us, the day is trash. Because we literally regret it. Like, we spend our whole day regretting our decisions on not following the plan. And that sucks, and that could have an effect on your day and on
Think
your
about it all
attitude and
day.
stuff. You know, I'm not saying that you should let that get to you and affect your day, but the thing is, most people do. It does affect people, and it is a real thing and stuff. And it's just the bottom line is like your decisions that you make today. You're either paying the price of discipline or the price of regret. You know, and one of them weighs tons, one of them weighs ounces. You know, I pay the price of discipline, and I only spend maybe 30 minutes or so, maybe 15, 30 minutes, maybe an hour of just being like, all right, hold off on that. I'll let that go. I gotta be disciplined here, you know. And that doesn't weigh that much. But when you abandon the plan, you're gonna start to and it, you know, gives you an outcome you don't like. Now you're regretting your decisions. Like, damn it, I should have followed the plan. And now that you have to sit with that all day. So don't forget about that, right? Like, you have consequences with your actions and stuff. So
that's what I'm saying.
The price of discipline.
You know, when we look at trades, and sometimes I'm like, look, on my way to the gym, if we lose this trade, on my way to the gym after this stream, I'm gonna be pissed that I took this for no reason. So I always be thinking about that. Like, how am I gonna feel about this trade after it's all done? Win or loss, right? Am I gonna feel good about it? Will I end up, you know, saying, okay, that was a trade that I followed my plan and is familiar, or am I gonna be driving thinking like, that was such a dumb trade, like I could have easily avoided that? And I don't do that stuff anymore, man.
Yeah,
makes for a good workout though. True.
Yeah,
you stupid idiot! You can't follow your plans, right?
Makes your biceps a little bit bigger, a little bit quicker,
bro.
Oh snap!
Yeah, bro. And every time I do break the plan, or if I ever do, you know, it's like it's always a reminder that, John, don't break the plan. You know, don't break the plan. Like, it's like a sign or a warning from the universe saying, like, you got a good thing going here, but if you don't use it properly, you could really, really hurt yourself here. You know, and you know, I like to take it for what it is, you know, from the universe and stuff. So don't abandon the plan. Yeah, feelings don't lie.
Stick to the script.
Yep.
Oh snap, that's what's up, Luna. Let's go. Hey, friends that trade together. It gets epic.
Epic.
Hell yeah.
Stephen B in the house. There he is. How long would you suggest trading on a prop firm before adding to money to a live account? I would just string together some profitability. You know, as long as you're stringing together some profitability, then I don't see why not. You know, go work your own live account too. I like to work a live account and the funded accounts. But if you're you know, starting to see profits and whatnot, like, you don't want to start that account if you're not profitable yet, because then you're gonna lose it, right? Most likely you'll end up losing it. So maybe string together like a little bit of profitability, get a payout, and then start to look into going live. Yeah, trading your own capital. Doop. Took the sells, made some profit. It's okay. I mean, I think it flipped back up like bullish slightly. So if you put the sell stop, it's not a big deal. I was going to. I just didn't like the 70 plus pip stop that we had. Yeah, I didn't realize it was like 70, 72, 73 pips. And on today, like, I'm already profitable. Why risk 70 something pips on not even the greatest like trade? You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we might get something even better here.
Ending the week with payouts from top beep. All right, let's get it, brother. Hey, I'm just happy y'all making money, man. There we go.
Isaac, bro. Sheesh.
Isaac.
Same, bro. We got a milk Tuppy.
Great job, bro. Great job.
Imagine thinking the clubhouse membership is a little too much. Look at this.
Bruh.
Look at this.
Made back 10x.
That's over a year of club. Just one of these is over 40x. A year of clubhouse membership. Yo, that's crazy, brother. Congrats, man. Congrats. And this ain't his first. I'll tell you that. And it won't be his last. That's for sure. Incredible, dude. Incredible.
That's definitely not first.
Job well done.
Yeah,
Job
very
well
nice
done.
job.
It's
Congrats
no
on that,
surprise
Isaac.
coming from Isaac. Man's locked in. Boom, boom. All right, I guess we're gonna wait here. What time is it? 10? Yeah, so let's wait. We got news coming out here, I believe.
Wait,
Yeah,
do we?
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
this coming
ISM.
out at 10. Yup, 6 minutes.
I hope we can bleed.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think we can.
Get that pullback right there.
Yup. Got the early drop. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, you are the pro seller. You are the pro seller. How about them Yankees? Oh, what happened? The Yanks won last night, right?
Oh
Yup,
yeah.
Yanks won.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So they're off to the next round now.
There you
ALDS.
But are you off to the next round, chat?
Exactly.
Did you win? Did you win your combine? Are you moving to an XFA? Are you moving over to a live? Are you moving over to the next level? You know, so many of us are so obsessed with these other people that we forget to obsess about our own life, right? How about you? You in the playoffs? You in the World Series? You playing your game?
I love it, bro.
No XFA, no Yankees.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt, Jay Coop. Yanks were on last night, but y'all still saw me here. This is my playoff game. Charts.
We're in the World Series of our own lives right now. Every day is the Super Bowl, baby.
Yeah, man.
Every dang day.
Yeah, man. I remember you mentor, or you told us that you mentor or said something too, like about focus on your own pocket economy and not the whole economy out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's basically the same.
Yeah, you know you're outside the matrix when you don't even know when the Super Bowl is. Like the last 2 or 3 years, I haven't even. People told me the Super Bowl was on this weekend, like that weekend. I'm like, wow, I'm happy. That's like a sign, right? It's like, okay, I'm that far out of the matrix where I don't know about the Super Bowl. But hey, gang,
I have no idea too.
by the way, all of this is a matrix. Everything. The fact that we're even here trying to get money is a matrix in itself. They want us here trying to get money, right? The cars, that we don't even need money. Money's not even real. We could all go live together in a community, build our own stuff, cook our own stuff, do our own hunting, everything. This whole thing is a matrix, right? That we don't even need to participate in if we really didn't want to. Right, I think enough of us can come together, build our own shelter, get our own food, create our own economy, our own environment. Right, we don't even need this stuff. So when I say, hey, we got to glitch the matrix, I'm well aware that I'm still in the matrix. Gang, I have a Porsche GT3 RS in my garage. Like, I don't need that car. Right, I don't need that car. The matrix sucked me into getting it in a way. Right, gave me a desire to want a nice car. All that stuff. We don't need any of it. That's the funny part. Like, even when someone asked me the other day, like, hey, Nick, what happens if all your success goes away? Who cares? Who said I wanted this stuff anyway, right? The Matrix told me I wanted it, man. We can just go and start our whole world on our own, man. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
That's Amish, my boy. There you go. How do you become a Clubhouse member? You just hit !Clubhouse in the chat. And by the way, so what we'll do is I'll wait for midnight tonight, and then I'll look at all the orders that come in, and then I'll already have your name, full name, and email, and just keep an eye out in your email for a challenge account or whatever. Yeah, you guys don't have to do anything. You don't have to message us. You don't have to do anything. Yeah, we'll do everything on our end and get those accounts over to you. What's this? There you go. We can live in that. No, I'm just kidding. Don't call me. I'll call you. Hey, did I keep my word? Everyone who we promised the 50K to last time, did we keep our word? Yeah, I think we had 22 accounts that we had to give out. Everyone got them. Everyone got them. So don't worry, you'll get yours. Just give it probably over the weekend. It'll come in.
Of course.
King Woods, quit playing, man. You've been here for months. Hero of the day in the house. There he is. There he is. Man, get him a cookie, hero of the day. We need some cookies. Antarctica? Wow, that'd be crazy. Set up shop behind the wall.
Yeah, I'm behind the wall.
You joined a week early? I don't know about that. I think this week was a pretty damn good week to join. I'd rather take these days, 1,000, 3,200, 4 for 4 yesterday, and 5 grand yet. I'd rather take these days over a 50K any time of the week. All right, here comes the news, by the way. We got 1 minute here. 1 minute.
Oh, let's see. Oh, we can get a bleeder here.
Yeah, if we pop, like get a little low, pop, make a nice high, and then give a couple, like a minute or two, then we can probably have the sell stops, But let's wait. There's gonna be a lot of volume pop off here.
Yeah.
We haven't had any of the other
good
news too, so I'm interested to see how we do here.
Wow, we actually got that. Crazy. If we break the high now, not looking bad.
Yeah, so if we can come back up now, that's gonna look good. I'll definitely be interested in the sells here. We're interested in the sells. We just don't want to jump on them too quickly here. Matrix got me into buying a car. So Matrix got you into buying a car too. You just might have like a Camry or a Honda or some other car, you know what I mean? But we don't even need cars. Right? We don't need cars. Who said we need to go to places that are miles away? We really don't, right? So they got us all sucked into buying a car. They just got me into buying a $400,000 car, but I was sucked into the Matrix and buying cars at the dealership before that too. For $40,000, so okay. So nothing yet here. Bump. Wow, this is crazy. Crazy price. I need to do a fresh top-down analysis.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Let's just do this real quick. So our daily is, it can go any which way at this point, right? We've already come down. We've already moved up. We're flip-flopping everywhere on this daily candle today. And we'll see where we go. So we could end up moving bullish, right, based off of these numbers that just came out. So you do have a 4-hour candle that actually did close above the range here, right? So we closed above. There is a wick to fill up at like 39.22. Let's take a look at the 1 hour though. The 1 hour has tapped target, right? We have officially tapped target on the 1 hour. If we look left from this area, we drove down, right? Same thing here. We drove down from this area. This is right where we took our sells at yesterday. So let's take a look. 1 hour is good. We're tapping target. 30-minute also kind of tapping target here. Starting to get very weak as well. See this? Like strong move up, weak. And now we're starting to get even weaker here. So yeah, this actually doesn't look bad for that wick fill. So I'm going to have a sell stop here on the break of these lows and see if we can drive down a little bit. Yep. Yeah, if we can get that wick filled right here at what is this? 30, yeah, right here. 30.97, whatever 97 is. Hold on, I gotta get my other account. Can we get it on the other one? Quickly. Grab.
Damn, that 1 hour time frame tap resistance perfectly too. Wick to fill, 4 hour tap resistance too. Coming down for that lower wick, looking nice.
All right, perfect. Yeah, so if we can get break those lows, it should be pretty nice push. What are we up? 150. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can fill the wick. Can we fill the wick? Yeah, everything's at target here. So I would love to see a nice push down, fill that wick, come into 96, and then from there, price may do, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, the one thing about the news is we did come out with red numbers, so that could move gold up, but I like this move here because we are calling for a bit of a pullback, right? My stops are going to be above the highs here, so that's where we're going to leave it, and we'll see if we can get the wick to fill. Yeah, what are the stops? Oh my goodness, they are. Yeah, they actually are a lot. Yeah.
Let's
All
see
right,
this
well, we
5
better hope
minute
we re-break these lows then, boys.
here. You better hope. Look at that 5 minute though. If it closes below now, it looks amazing here. Volume coming in, 5 minute closure below.
Yeah, we got a lot of volume coming in though. 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Done. Can't afford the stops. That's okay. Yeah, if you don't like it, it's all right. I'm really aiming for that wick fill there. I think we can kind of pop down and get that wick to get filled here.
Oh yeah, definitely. Bro, look at that 5 minute. Holy smokes. 6, 5. 5 looking money, just so you know.
Let's see. Yeah, the stops are pretty big, but like I said, I think we can get a push here with the volume straight into that wick fill.
Definitely. High volume, high times of volume. You know what that do? Retest support and resistance and fills wicks.
Yep.
So, should be good here.
Boom. Aiming for the wick fill. For the buys. All right, I'll aim for the sells, and we'll see what happens here.
That'll be a really good bottom wick for the 4 hour too.
Yep. Yeah, that's another thing too. That 4 hour there needs a low. So if we could break the low on the 4 hour, get that little push down, that's kind of like where we want to be. Did we get a little slip too? No?
Nah,
No?
maybe a couple pips.
Okay. maybe a couple.
Yeah, right.
Who cares?
Yeah.
5 minute looking like a good breakout here, so see if you come down for that low. Got no lower wick yet.
4 hour looks clean to move down too. Break the low here. Get a nice push. A little bit of a steeper bottom wick. The only issue is we are going against the 4 hour here, right? So we're going against that 4 hour. This candle could easily just move its way up and start pumping, right? You just never know with gold here. So that's why I'm only in at like one contract too. Hey, this is right where we took our sell at yesterday too, by the way.
Yeah, crazy.
Exact spot.
Yeah, that's insane. If we reject here again, holy.
Right.
Yeah, looking nice.
Come on, Goldie. Just break it. You know you want to. Let's see here. Where's
Bro,
my
you should
other...
really see that 5.
Huh?
You should see that 5 minute.
My guy, this guy's obsessed with the 5.
Yeah, of course. it looks great.
I think I heard you say 5 minute about
Look at
19
it now.
times already. Oh
Yeah,
man, you're funny, bro.
Bro, it's extra confluence.
It is.
We
It
got
helps.
a 5-minute breakout.
It gives you like a nice little like, you know, it's looking good type of deal.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I think you're bleeding off here nice.
Yes, sir. I think we can go break even, boys. Break even trade. You can close some partials if you like, and that's that. Yeah. I'm up 1,700 on my live account, 1,800, so 1,900, so I'm gone. 2,000, we'll take that. I'm out here, and I'm out here as well. Let's go.
Freaking good trade.
And that's how it's done.
And that's how it's done, bro.
You
Taking
do.
another
I know.
here too.
Chat right now,
go.
your mouth is open, like, what? Like,
Sick.
who is this guy? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Damn, bro.
Price
that was-
action at its finest, baby.
Nice, bro.
Holy, bro, 2,000 on top, beep, 2,000 on my live account, and 600 on the
Top
dot
beep.
here, my boy. That's how you end
Bro,
the Friday.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Holy
Ended it here.
smokes!
Damn.
Wow, what a week! What a freaking week! This might have been our best week in a very long time.
So
man.
far, yeah.
Yo, for real. W's in the freaking chat. Holy smokes. So yeah, went break even pretty quick there, and wow. If you took that
Made it
trade,
all back here.
or if you were amazed by that trade, just spam a W in the chat here. One hell of a Friday to end the week, man. Holy smokes.
W.
Wow. Wow. 2,000 on a top step, man. I'm telling you, I'm coming for vengeance with these guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Holy. All right, great job. That's it. That's our job right there. It's done. Oh, man. That's so fun. That 5-minute, though, I'll tell you. Hey, that 5-minute, not going to lie,
I'm
that
telling you,
was
bro.
insane.
That 5 minute, you
close
should
with no
zoom
bottom
5.
wick.
No. If you zoom, extend it a little bit.
Oh, okay. Let me extend it there. Okay, there it is. There it is. Got it.
Bro, once that thing flipped, it drove.
Oh
Trust me.
man, nah. I trust
telling
you,
you,
brother.
that
I
5
trust
minute-
you. I trust you. Holy smokes!
I know. I kept saying 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I had
that
to,
was
bro.
crazy.
It looked too good.
That was an amazing trade. W.
Really good.
I can't wait for the reel that comes out later on this one, man. Holy smokes! Trades fluctuate. Wow, what a day! What a day! Gang, can I just show you what's possible? This is literally not to... This is inspirational purposes only, gang. This is something I dreamed about as a new trader, okay? So I want you to see this, right? $600 each, right? On 2 accounts here. So let's do the math here. So that's what? Calculator. This is strictly for inspiration purposes only, all right? So we got 1,200. Right? Then you guys also seen I closed $2,000 on my live account, right? So that right there is 3,200, right? Now you have $2,000 here, right? So 2,000 plus 2,000 equals 5,200 plus 600 times 680 times 2. So on these 2 accounts here, plus 680 plus 680. That's a $6,500 day
Holy smokes,
for inspirational purposes only. That's what's available for you if you're willing to lock in instead of clock in, if you're willing to dedicate you to your dreams versus your boss's dreams and to lock it in here, right? Strictly
It's freaking good.
educational or inspirational purposes only. This is what's possible, gang. So I'll continue to march forward and pave the way and show you what's possible. And I just need you to get it, man. You just got to get it. We need more people making $5,000 a day.
Phenomenal, bro.
Yes, sir. Wow, what a trade. Let me mark this up here. And we were waiting on that. You know, we were waiting on that the whole time.
Love that we got news that pushed us up, got that perfect
Yeah.
top wick too.
Yes.
Wow, that was just money right there.
That all
Couldn't be better.
perfectly worked out.
Perfectly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Congratulations, everyone who took that trade. Beautiful onion position, something that we normally do. We wanted that wick fill. Now, look, if price drives, just like I said yesterday, I'll say it again today. If we melt 700,000 pips today, I don't give a rip. I don't care. Guess who's going to have a great Friday? Me, Magnus,
And
John, Rafi, and all you other guys, man. No need to chase anything
TT.
else after this. And yeah, if this was a coupon, by the way, for the clubhouse. So if you guys made profits here, this is your opportunity to take those profits, join the winning squad in the clubhouse, and let's just continue to build off this momentum here. The word of the day on a Friday is 5 minute. Facts.
The word of the day.
Magnus' new 5 minute strategy, fuego.
Nah, bro. I love when the 5 minute gives us consumed, bro.
Hey, you know YouTube and the public would be so thrilled if we ever had a 5 minute strategy. I feel like they've been waiting on that 5 minute strategy from me for like years now.
For real, that was just a sneak peek into the 5 minute strategy right there.
Join the clubhouse. Join the clubhouse.
Do no more.
TT clubhouse strategy. Oh man. Yo, Luis Rodriguez, man. I know, right? Isn't it crazy how it works? It's like, you know what? You're just whatever. Oh man. Anyways, good trade. Shall we explain the trade? Yeah.
Let's do it.
I think it was a great job too that we kind of like started a fresh top-down analysis and really kind of figured that out. Make sure we were aware of what was happening here. So let's run it back. Let's run it back here. Damn, Clubhouse. That's crazy. Whole lot of money. Whole lot of money.
Sending in profits here.
Hold on, because I'm just wow. Great job, guys. Fantastic. Whoa. Kingman.
Sometimes you're really speechless. Like,
that's insane, dude. Okay, let's break this trade down here really quick, and as always, it starts from the top down. Kingman, give me 1 second. Babe, can you call Kingman? Yeah, bud, I'll be right out. No, it's okay. Yeah, go play with Magic. All right, my bad. So, as always, right? It's going to start from the top down here. So we look at the daily candle. We look and we understand that the daily could really go either way, right? It was bearish, it was bullish, it was bearish. And around where we took our trade, it was just very, very questionable on where price can go. But then we dropped down to the 4 hour here, and we noticed that the 4 hour, although it closed above the range, which is fine, it didn't have a lower wick. Right, so as you have this big move up, and if you've pretty much filled the entire range here, right? So you filled this entire range, and now you're not going to really just get a little wick, right? Most cases, and start driving up. Price going to make a nice steep wick. You just finished filling an entire range there, right? So as this candle began to move up, we really didn't have much of a lower wick, and really that's all we were anticipating, right? Was that wick to get filled and us to come down and move in that, like, I think it was like a 70 pip range there, right? So 4 hour, we start to get a little bit of a bearish bias just for this 10 a.m. candle here, right? So then we drop down to the 1 hour, and this is where it gets a little bit more clear. So now you got the 1 hour chart, and we have had candles move up, right? Move up, fill the range, like I said on the 4 hour, come right into that area, right? We wicked out of it the first time. We also, by the way, closed a no top wick here. Then we wicked. What do we get? We get a 15-minute resistance here, right? So we wanted 930, we couldn't get it. We wanted 945, we couldn't get it. I'm happy we didn't take those trades. Those were Think about we take those trades right now, we take a loss and we don't get to participate in this one. That probably happened to a few people here. With a crowd this big, that happened to quite a few people where they took the original move, but that was to set up the liquidity, right? For those sellers to get stopped out up here, and then the onion forms, right? So the onion gets formed. That's our cue on the 15-minute time frame. We say, hey, if price can kind of wick up here, right? first with the news and then break the previous low, we can get down and fill that wick. And that was pretty much our goal, right? So that's what happened. We wicked up. We had a little bit bigger stops than we would have liked. But again, you know, the RR is really irrelevant here. These trades are going to work out the majority of the time, especially if you close up shop at that wick fill. You're most likely getting out of there with a winner. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty much it. You know, you had the 4 hour that needed a low, right? It kind of moved up. It needed this to break that low to create a steeper one. Along with that is you got this 15-minute resistance plus the break of the high here, which we talked about, right? And then the closure, and now you got this break of the low, wick to fill, high volume time. 5-minute was looking great. So that was our last confirmation. Yeah. And then that was it. Yeah, that was it. And then from there, we just moved down and filled that wick. And again, I think that was a range on the 5-minute, right, Magnus? Oh no, it was a wick.
Yeah,
it was
we had
a
a
wick
range
as well.
break out there.
Yeah, it was like a range. Yeah, range, wick, fill. So, and that's it. And now price could do whatever it wants. We're up thousands of dollars today, gang. It doesn't matter what happens at this point. Our hands are clean and we're out of here. Simple.
Yep.
Simple. All right. Any questions? Any questions, comments, concerns? Oh, past 5 combines this week. Nice job, Juan. Let's go. Took another payout too for 1,300. Beautiful. That's amazing. And I got to stay under my consistency rule, which was fire. Fire. Yo, Lucas, thanks for the bread, man. You don't have to do that. If you're thinking about donating to me, just donate to somebody in need in your hometown or something like that today. Why doesn't RR matter? Because I can make a ton of money with less than 1 R. And I've done it over and over and over again.
Really?
Therefore, it just
really
doesn't.
can't.
It just really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, we have traders that are up $15,000 this month with half R. Half R. We have a very high win rate as well, and we're very picky with our trades. So we only take trades that we not know, but we're in a high probability state to get a quick push. So
Yeah, I almost want to say that about 95% of all traders in the clubhouse too is like negative or at least like 1-to-1.
yeah,
Like negative or maybe 1-to-1, you know? And they all getting payouts here.
yeah.
Everyone.
Like I'm 1R on this account right here. You know, I'm only 1R here. Right? But I'm up $4,300. So how can that be, right?
Damn.
Let's see this one. Yeah, this one too, up 1R. But I'm up $7,100. How can that be? How can that be, Nick? You are a 1R trader, right? RR is irrelevant. It's a myth.
Myth.
It's a myth. I think on my year to date too, I'm a little over 1R in the year to date. So that's the thing too. If you can get your performance really good and you keep a 70, I have about a 70% win rate on the year. If you keep a high win rate and you increase that from so we're profitable even under 1R, right? But if you increase that like I've done, see how I got it a little over 1R? Oh my goodness, you'll just next level type stuff. What happens when you're in drawdown then? You're in drawdown. Yeah, so our system can handle a decent loss, you know what I mean? So let's say every time we win 1, but then we lose 2. But then we win 1, and then we lose 3. And then we win 1. Our system can handle it. It's the trader, him or herself, that can't handle it on this day. Just that day, by the way, right? That day they can't handle it, and they think, oh man, my gains are lost, but it's really only these 2 trades have been lost, right? And little do they know, look at all the winners that are coming on behind, right? And I'm not making this up, right? There's 1,000 people here. You guys could testify, right? This is the way our trading results go. Right? We've been doing this live for years now, and this is what you see. So the system itself can handle a bigger loss. It's just the trader at times that can't handle it, and thinks, oh my god, and blah blah blah, and they ruin their account right there. But if you just stick to the playbook, stick to taking good trades, like if we would have took a loss here for $1,000, that would have been fine. I was still would have been up $6,000 on my account, and next week I'll probably take 4 or 5 winners in a row. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why it just doesn't matter. Yeah, it just doesn't.
Wow. So facts.
It's definitely a weird. It's you don't hear it a lot, because as new traders, that's one of the main things we get taught is you have to have a high RR, you have to have a 1R, 2R, 3R to be profitable. But we have officially debunked that myth, haven't we? Not only myself, but there's 100 other traders here that probably have the same exact experience where they're less than 1R and still extremely profitable. Hold on, I think we could take another payout with top beep.
Top beep.
Yeah, I think we're good. We're qualified for another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we got like 6 winning days. Perfect. Yeah, so maybe I'll do that today or Monday. Oh, what's up? Wow, this is my man. What's up? Been a minute. Planning to come back to trading. Nice. Oh, you are taking trades now. Beautiful. I can't wait for the money. All right, let's take a look here. Let me look at the clubhouse chat. Great, yeah, good job. How many points is my stops? I don't really do it by that. Every trade is going to be a little bit different. Sometimes I say on average I got probably like 25 to 35 pip stops. Yeah. Let's see here. Could I please explain the top step combine? Yeah, you take a combine and then you pass it. You go to get your XFA, you pay your 150, and then they take your XFA away from you sometimes. It's horrible.
Only sometimes.
Hey, you seen that happen to Ryan too, bro?
No way.
Yeah, another person that happened to now. That's crazy.
Like
That's
3
crazy.
persons in here now. Damn.
Wow. But anyway, yeah, it's just you gotta respect like a 50% consistency rule, and then yeah, if you do that, then you're good to go. You could pass in 2 days. So I usually pass mine in like a week or so, and just get a payout in like a week. So that's what I would also keep in mind. Like for instance, these accounts here, like I passed them. I took the combine on this Monday and Tuesday. Right here, the 15th, I bought the combine. I made on 100K 3,000. On the 16th, I made another 3,000. That passed my combine. On the 18th, I started trading it. So within a week, by the 24th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I requested a payout. So that's how quick you can get a payout. What is that? 1,400 plus 700? 22? Yeah, 22. And you do that on a couple accounts, you can take a nice payout. So within 5 days, and then now we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6. Oh wow, yeah, we're definitely due for a payout. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, 4. Yeah, I need one more day. One more. Yeah,
oh,
one more.
Wait, you already took a payout on that one?
Yeah, I took a payout on this already.
Ah, okay. Now I see. Because I thought you had way more than 5. I was like, wait, what?
No. Yeah, since my payout with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I took my payout this day, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I'm gonna need one more day.
Cool.
Oh, but we gonna get ours. I'll tell you that. I sized up a little bit too on my my live account. $2,000 win on this one. Yeah, that was my biggest win on this futures live account.
Nice. What a trade.
Okay, I think that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys say? What do you guys say? We move into the weekend. We're going to have an awesome webinar this weekend in the clubhouse. I'll see you guys there. We're going to do like a big Q&A monthly review of October, a little bit of September, and yeah, we're going to have some fun with it tomorrow. So bring some questions tomorrow. I'll leave an open floor a little bit so we can run through a nice Q&A, and we'll get prepared. Get prepared for the second week of October and come back on Monday swinging, baby. Yeah? Awesome. By the way, I really do appreciate more than anything your prayers over me and my family's life. I see a lot of you guys message me saying that you guys are praying for me, and that's probably the most important piece of this whole thing, and that's probably the biggest way you can support me is I just thank you guys for your prayers and praying over me and my family and this whole community as a whole. So thank you guys so much for that, and I'll be praying for y'all as well and working hard for you guys to continue to make this the best futures Forex trading educational platform that the industry has ever seen. So love y'all. John, Magnus, Rafi, appreciate you guys being here today. Thanks a lot. Your input.
Thank you for having me, brother.
Thank you for having us.
Magnus, thank you so much for that 5-minute stuff, bro.
Bro,
you're the GOAT. You're
course.
the GOAT, man. You're the GOAT. We definitely needed that confirmation.
I didn't even tell you.
Facts. Who knows, man? Who knows? Yeah. So anyways, boys, thank you guys as always. Appreciate all you guys do for TT as well, and showing up here all the time, running the sessions, and just